The James Webb Space Telescope is shaking things up. The most advanced telescope ever created by humankind to observe the universe has once again pushed the boundaries of what we understand. By looking deep into the night sky, it captures light that has traveled for millions of years, bringing with it secrets from ancient galaxies. Recently, theoretical physicist Michio Kaku drew attention when he spoke of an astonishing revelation. The James Webb Telescope has detected a disturbing signal coming from the Andromeda galaxy, our closest galactic neighbor. The implications of this discovery resonate throughout astrophysics, cosmology, and even philosophy, leaving many experts excited but also uneasy. Before we begin, don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more updates. The signal in question is not just another burst of radio waves or gamma radiation, nor is it the typical noise associated with pulsars, black holes, or quasars. It was described as an anomalous and highly structured burst of electromagnetic energy with patterns that defy natural expectations. While many signals from deep space tend to appear as random pulses or constant streams of energy, this emission showed signs of intentionality. Constant intervals, modulation patterns, and a spectral distribution that suggests design, not randomness. The very idea that a signal could have been designed shakes the foundations of what we believe about the universe and our place in it. What makes this signal even more fascinating is its origin. Andromeda, also known as M31, is a spiral galaxy located about 2.5 million light-years from Earth. It shares many characteristics with the Milky Way, including size, structure, and type of stars. The significance of such a signal coming from Andromeda cannot be underestimated. Not only is it the closest spiral galaxy to ours, but it is also on a collision course to merge with the Milky Way within billions of years. If intelligent life exists, or ever existed, in Andromeda with the ability to send such a signal, it would radically change the way we understand our cosmic neighborhood. Upon analyzing the signal, a repetitive pattern was discovered that lasted for several weeks, something never before recorded. Although phenomena such as FRB's fast radio bursts have captivated astronomers for years, they typically last only milliseconds and rarely repeat. This signal, however, remained active and reappeared with almost rhythmic consistency. Its frequency spectrum showed modulated pulses that resembled binary coding, similar to the ones and zeros that form the basis of our digital communication. For many scientists, the idea that such a signal could arise naturally is becoming increasingly difficult to sustain. Even the most conservative voices within the scientific community, who call for caution and peer review, do not deny the unusual nature of the case. Michio Kaku's involvement added urgency to the discussion. Renowned for his work in theoretical physics and his efforts to bring science to the public, Kaku has often speculated about the future of intelligence in the universe. When he talks about alien civilizations, he draws on the Kardashev scale, which measures a civilization's technological advancement based on its energy use. A type. Civilization can use all the energy of its planet. A type 2. Civilization can use all the energy of its star. A Type 3 civilization can use all the energy of its galaxy. If this signal was really created by intelligence, it could be evidence of at least a Type 1 civilization, or more advanced. For Kaku, the implications go far beyond a possible first contact. They open up the possibility that we are not alone in trying to understand the universe. The presence of another intelligence capable of creating a signal that travels millions of light years would be a radical change for science. It also challenges the well-known Fermi paradox. If there are so many stars and potentially habitable planets, why haven't we had contact yet? This signal does not provide a direct answer, but it does change the landscape. The technology of the Webb telescope also plays a key role. Launched in December 2021 and operational since mid-2022, it was designed to detect the faintest light from the first stars and galaxies. Its infrared capabilities make it ideal for piercing cosmic dust and revealing structures invisible to previous telescopes. It has already revolutionized our knowledge of star formation, exoplanet atmospheres, and galactic evolution. But this signal from Andromeda represents something else: the possibility that Webb could also be a tool for detecting technosignatures, i.e., indicators of advanced civilizations. Since the discovery, observations have been redirected to the area of origin to obtain more data. If the signal continues or evolves in ways that reinforce the hypothesis of intelligent origin, it will usher in a new era of research. Collaborations between observatories, governments, and different disciplines would quickly form to study the origin, content, and purpose of the signal. Some are already speculating whether it is a greeting, a warning, or a beacon seeking attention. Ultimately, this signal raises a deeper question. What does it mean to be alone, or not? For centuries, the idea that humanity is unique has been both a source of comfort and existential angst. A confirmed signal from another intelligence would shatter that solitude and change our view of biology, consciousness, and evolution. It could also unite humanity in ways we cannot yet imagine. Local borders and conflicts would seem trivial in a new cosmic context. Philosophers, theologians, scientists, and world leaders would have to rethink many things. Even the mere possibility of intelligent life beyond Earth forces us to reflect on ourselves, our values, and the legacy we leave behind. The scientific community now walks a fine line between skepticism and wonder. Science demands solid evidence, especially for such shocking claims. But even amid the caution, there is a deep sense of wonder. The structure and persistence of the signal remain unexplained. Artificial intelligence algorithms have been used to analyze it in detail, looking for patterns and anomalies. Preliminary results indicate a complexity that exceeds what would be expected from natural phenomena, such as pulsars or magnetars. Some are even talking about trying to decode segments of the signal, although that idea is still highly speculative. Meanwhile, questions about its point of origin remain open. The signal appears to come from a dense area of stars near the core of Andromeda, a region rich in ancient stars and extreme conditions. For a long time, this area was believed to be inhospitable to life, but if a civilization achieved a much higher level of technology, it could have found a way to survive and even thrive there. Another theory suggests that the signal could be an echo, a last attempt at contact from an already extinct civilization. And a third idea goes even further. Perhaps the signal was not even meant for us. Considering how long it takes light to travel through space, it is possible that the transmission was intended for another point in the universe, and we just happen to be in its path. If so, we are accidental listeners to a cosmic conversation. That leads us to another question. How does an advanced civilization communicate? Would they search for habitable planets directly? Or would they send out signals in all directions, hoping that one would be picked up by someone listening? The emotional impact of this discovery cannot be ignored. Astronomers and scientists have spoken of moments of disbelief, awe, and even fear. Detecting a signal that could come from an intelligent source is no small thing. It completely changes our scientific narrative and who we are. For many, it is vindication after decades of speculation, research, and sometimes ridicule. Projects like SETI have long been on the fringes of science, but a signal like this would put them in the global spotlight. Although everything is still under analysis, this moment is already a milestone in humanity's journey through the cosmos. It reaffirms the importance of investing in space exploration and advanced scientific tools. The James Webb Telescope, created to study the universe's past, could now play a key role in our future. Every observation is a piece of the puzzle. And now, with this signal from Andromeda, one of those pieces shines with a mystery that could rewrite the history of life in the universe. Culturally, this signal connects with a long-standing human fascination. From ancient myths that saw gods in the stars to modern science fiction that imagined civilizations out there, the idea of not being alone has always been present. This moment, this possible confirmation, gives shape to those dreams. It blurs the line between imagination and reality and gives weight to centuries of curiosity. If you liked this video, give it a like and subscribe to our channel, and tell us in the comments, do you think the JWST signal in Andromeda is a warning or just a natural phenomenon? We want to hear from you. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.